Well, yeah, shot. Those tighter ones, that tighter line, if it's closer to your right shoulder, there's no harm in maybe punching, yeah. I mean, you can cut, right? So if it's in nice and tight, you can cut the ball, but you've got to hit it nice and late, right? Because if you try and hit the ball, so if I give an example here, if you try and hit the ball like too tight to your body here, there's a real risk you'll chop it on, or you'll give yourself space and nick it to the slips or the keeper. So tight of the line, punch. So if you go back onto the back foot when the ball's short with a subtle mindset to punch, if it is wide, you can go from the punch shape to the cut shape. Because when you punch, you hit the ball a little bit earlier, right, out here, but when you cut, you hit it later, right? So you can go from punch shape to cut shape if it's wider. However, if you go look to cut one that's too tight to you, you see it all the time, you're like, oh, like that, and you chop it on, or blokes lean back and they nick it or guide it to the slips, or gully, you know. So go back to punch, and then if it's wider, extend your hands and cut. If it comes back into you, you're in a good position to defend, to work, right? To punch if you need to. It's a tighter position. But if you've got width, take it, smack it, right? So the best players use width to their advantage, right? But it's a fine-edged sword, because if you try and cut that one that's too tight, you're a chance of chopping one on, right? So go back to punch, and then you can always cut if it seems away or whatever. Yep. Or if it does move, you're in a better position to defend. If you go back to that off stump, look to punch, you know where your off stump is, you can leave it if you need be, you can tuck it, you've got options. Best players have options. Versatile batters have multiple options, don't they? To score, to be safe, their risk return is always in their favour. Cut. Oh yeah, good leave. But let's be aggressive. Let's take advantage of that. Excellent. Nice hands. Beautiful hands, Jack. Well done. Good job.